Hello again, my name is Nate with the Volunteer Tech Vlog. Thanks for tuning into this video. So this is a little bit of a special video, something a little different for the vlog here. So I talk a lot about audio video technology. Today I actually have a passenger in my car, which is a first. Yeah. And so the fella sitting next to me right here is Scott Cope, and it's really cool for me to chat with you, Scott, and kind of hear your perspective. So I actually was a Sunday school teacher years ago, and Scott was a student of mine, and now he's back visiting. And you're down in the Alexandria area. Yep. What's the name of the church you're with now?
So Delray Baptist Church.
Delray Baptist Church.
Yep. So pastors Garrett Kell, we're by God's grace growing, just trying to be faithful to what He's called us to. Cool. So Alexandria is like 15 minutes southwest of DC. Mm-hmm. And yeah, my wife and I were 7.5 months pregnant with our first child. Yep. So, you know, lots of excitement going on in the Cope household.
Oh, you got big changes coming, man. So anyway, I'm excited for Scott. He's got a lot of stuff going on right here. And the main reason I wanted to get Scott in this video is to just tell you about what he's doing. He's seeking to be a chaplain in the Navy. Yep. And I never really thought about it too much, but that is like a whole mission field in and of itself. Just the amount of people and servicemen and women, you know, that'll be coming through, and you're gonna be the guy. I think you said chaps is what people call you. Yeah. So you're gonna be the guy people call up. Absolutely. And I think that's really cool. And so Scott's obviously back up in New England visiting, trying to raise support for what he's doing. And I just wanted to make a little video to introduce you guys to Scott and tell us a little bit about, you know, what you got going on in the next few years. So obviously Kate is expecting. Yep. So that's coming up right around the corner. Yep. You're going to be doing seminary. Mm-hmm. You're going to be still involved in its internship at Delray. Yep. How can people support you?
Yeah. So the chaplain ministry is really something that I didn't know I was called to until God just opened doors that nobody thought He could open. So I spent 4 years in ROTC with the Marine Corps, went to officer candidate school in Quantico, Virginia, and there I had my platoon commander take me aside and say, you know, Cope, I think you can be a Marine. And this guy's a non-Christian, but he said, I don't think this is what you're made for. I think you're too nice to be a Marine. I think he literally said, yeah, I think you're not mean enough. And so that was, he said, then let's see if there's a chaplaincy program that we can get you in. And from that August, when I began applying, to May, I had about 277 days to get into this chaplaincy program. And we thought that I was going to hear back in around 45 to 50 days, just get a kind of a quick yes or no answer. Mm-hmm. But over 270 days, there was just obstacles left and right, but it was never totally a no. We just kept kind of trying to persevere in prayer and in faithfulness. Kind of had military people telling me almost, it felt like every other day, just saying like, I'll pass along your paperwork, but don't expect anything. Mm-hmm. And by God's grace, on the 270th day, I said to my friend, I said, you know, it'd be a miracle. It would be like crossing the Red Sea if I got into this chaplaincy program. And by God's grace, later that evening, I got the call that I'd been accepted on the 270th day out of 277 possible days. So all that to say, yeah, excited going into seminary now, full-time as a seminarian for 3 years at Southern Baptist Theological Seminary. And so I'm raising support to help support my growing family and just be faithful to everything God's called me to, as a husband, as a father, as a chaplain, as Lord willing, a pastor one day. And so Nate, you've graciously spent time hanging out and having me on.
You know, you wouldn't think it would be that hard to become, you know, a chaplain, mm-hmm. right? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, there's so few. Like, what was the number? Like, there's one per 800 servicemen, one chaplain per 800. Yeah, and that's like they should be like welcoming you with open arms. You know what I mean? It's at least from my limited perspective of what's going on. So, but yeah, that's really exciting. And you know, if I was in your shoes too, like where you guys are in Alexandria, like that's exactly what I'd want to be doing, because I'd want my wife to have a support system where mm-hmm. you know, where you guys are. You know, it just, you're plugged into a community to get up and move would be crazy. So, you know, anyway, good luck with raising support.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody's watching this video and they feel motivated to support a chaplain, where can they go to support you?
So we're gonna have a link in the description.
Yeah, I'll put a link in the description below this video, so you can just click there.
Yeah, and so if you go to the website msc.kintera.org, msc.kintera.org / Scott A. Cope, you'll find my info there, and it's just sharing about my Navy chaplaincy program, and there's a Give Now button. So if you feel, you know, the desire to help support me and my being sent out by the North American Mission Board to the Navy, yeah, we'd be very.
And what's
grateful.
the bigger organization that you're doing the fundraising through?
Through the Southern Baptist Convention.
Through the Southern Baptist Convention.
Yeah. So there's a whole process of, you know, getting endorsed by the Southern Baptist Convention, of making sure, you know, you as a missionary, as a chaplain, you know, faithfully represent Southern Baptist views of the gospel, of what it means to be a Christian, and so I'm being sent out by them.
Great, awesome. Well, thanks for sharing your story, and hopefully this is encouraging to other folks out there, and hopefully it helps you, bring some awareness to what you're doing, and hopefully raise some support.
Yeah.
Anything else you wanted to say?
No, thanks for having me on, Nate. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Scott.